Hello everyone, my name is Edoggz and welcome back to this review channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Trilogy Bluestreak. We're also going to be doing an honorable mention to the 35th anniversary version of Bluestreak, which is a retool and repaint of that version of Siege Prowl. So we're just going to do a little bit of everything in this video. So here is your normal packaging box. We have Bluestreak. I'm not exactly sure if this says Autobot or whatever, but they need to put that on there. Autobot, Decepticon, whatever, they need to put that on the box. Same thing for the Beast Wars figures. They need to put Primal, Maximal, and Predacons on the box as well, just to add that in there. We have this gallery of characters. We have the Ark falling into the Earth. This side of the box we have the robot mode, we have the car mode, 15 steps to transform it. It feels less than 15 to me. This side of the box we have him running off, or maybe somebody shooting at him in the back, because we got these explosions in the background. And then we have the top of the box, we have War for Cybertron here, we have the Autobot symbol there, we have the barcode, and that is it. The difference between this and the 35th anniversary is the box is using the black and red version of the product, giving you a slight difference, in the product itself is different. So that is it for the box. So here is the figure. Give you a spin around. We'll get into details later. So this is the figure. This is what it looks like in the box. Here it is from the side. Here it is from the back. And here on this side. Now it does have a lot of cues from the G1 version. It has some cues from the Masterpiece version. So first and foremost, Bluestreak is a gunner. He has these 3 accessories that he comes with. The first accessory is his beam rifle. Let's get this out of here. Now the beam rifle is his standard weapon, no matter which version of the character that you get. The 35th anniversary version, this gun is painted all silver on both sides. We'll go into detail about this later. We have these 2 guns on his shoulder, or they could be 2 rocket launchers. You have your choice, but you can take these out. And you can dual wield these if you so choose. Put those in his hands. And you can kind of actually do this, you know, shoot off in 2 directions if you need to, which is cool. Now they also can combine into this one gun. So you have a peg there and you got a peg there, and you can put these 2 together. On the 35th anniversary version of this, there are these 2 handles that come out from the side. One side here and one side there. And you can put this into his hand. So you can have that kind of look going on. Okay. Paint is very good. It's very reminiscent of the United version. If you remember that version way back, it was painted black and silver. This one is black and gray, which I have a problem with. The United version, the paint on that rubbed off on my hands everywhere, so I kind of just tossed that in the garbage. So this one is very reminiscent of that, but I do like the black paint. I'm not fond of the gray substituting for the silver. It should have been silver. Not sure why they're not doing that. We have the transparent forelegs here. We have the gray, we have the red rear lights there, we have the black breaking it up on the bottom. I like the red. The red is very nice on this piece. broken up by the black on the forearms, his midsection. Then you have this on the back of the hard top. Nothing in here. These are supposed to be down. Excuse me. They're supposed to be down. And they're supposed to fill in this section in here. And that is it. Now, the only good thing about it is the face. The face is painted silver. And you have this really nice red horns for his helmet, Decepticon symbol. I mean, oh my god, Autobot symbol. My god, must be thinking about something else. So yeah, to give you a comparison, give me 1 second. We're going to bring in the tune accurate version of said character, and we're going to undo these. I'm going to put this into the shoulders real quick. Now the gun, very similar. This is one is bigger than the other. Just the one on the bottom is painted, while the other one is not. The only other thing that's different is they couldn't create this hole that's in between the barrel and this rod, which is fine. I have no complaints about that. Other comparison is the chest is different, and that's because of the vehicle mode, which I'm going to save until when we get there. The red is different. This is more of like an orange red, a much lighter red here. See if I can bring up the color just a little bit. So you got an orange red. They use gray to break it up a little bit. I prefer black. The side pieces, again, they went with the cartoon accurate. So this is like a off white or off pearl white or something like that for the sides. We have doors are the same. The only difference is we lose that articulation where we can bring the doors up like wings, you know, like this one. You know, you're able to bring them up, or you can bring them down. So we don't have that. Waist articulation is the same. Everything is also the same. The backpack is different. We lose the sunroof here, which we'll get to in a second. So yeah, face wise, let's see if we can get the face in here. I'm not sure if it's going to cooperate. Oh. So that's what they look like. Still a little blurry. Still can't make it out. So we got silver on the face with the red horns, and we have like that. Like I said, that dull. I'm not sure if that's gray or pearl, offset by the orangey red. But the Decepticon's a little nicer on this one. I like the red breakup. I mean the white breakup on the red. But that's my opinion. So we're gonna take that away, and we are going to transform this real quick. So we take these off. Transformation is the same idea, very simple. What I like to do is I tackle the heel spurs first. Flip these up. You flip these up. Take the waist, go 360 degrees with the waist, like so. Take these pieces right here, these red pieces, flip this up, and you can flip this up. Now the transparent windows in the back is nice. It has like a light bluish tint to it. We're going to raise the hood, like so. We're going to turn the head around so it's facing backwards, and we're going to leave it like this for a second. We bring this hard top up like this, and you're going to bring the back of the leg like that. So Do the same thing on the other side. Bring this back up, like so. You want to peg these together. And you need to get these red things over this little piece right here. So you shove this down, move this forward, and you should be good to go. We'll adjust when we get to it. So you take the hard top, fill that in like that. And you can take these doors. Let's focus on the doors. All right. So the doors close like they normally would, and then clip into place. Same thing on this side. Clip into place. Take the arms like this, and you want to have the tires facing up. Same thing on this side. You want to have the tires facing up like that. Bring them down, and you bring the arm inside this cavity. Like so. Do the same thing on this side. Having a little trouble with this door. Don't worry about it. Now these panels right here, see how I have this seam? You could bring these up a little bit, trying to get rid of those little cracks. You know, just pull them up from the bottom of the wheel, trying to get rid of it. And here you go, you have your car. Very nice. I gotta fix this one thing right here. There we go. That's not sure why that's coming undone. For some reason, let me see. Now they're supposed to peg in together. I'm not that sure why it's not. There we go. So here you go. In the description, I found two things about this car. One description says that it's not too dissimilar from a Datsun Fairlady. Another one says that it's a race car. So I'm going to go with race car because this doesn't look anything like the Datsun Fairlady. Now, before we get into that comparison, let me just get the 35th anniversary version out of the way. 35th anniversary version utilizes the Siege Red Alert mode. That mode is more Datsun Fairlady-ish than this, and the transformation is similar, but you know, the leg design and the arm designs are different. That's the only thing about that. But to show you what I'm talking about, it does roll pretty good. I have to say that much. I'm going to bring in my 30th anniversary. Now, this is the best version, in my opinion, because it's the toy accurate version. Now, if you look at it head on, you can see that the face is much different from this. So, this is not a Datsun. The hood, I'm going to let slide because the hood can be modified to wherever you want, so I'll let that slide. The rear mirrors are in the wrong location. They have them up here by the window, where they need to be down here by the wheel. So it's down here, it should be over here. The wheels, I have no problems with. I'm gonna let that slide as well. The back, I'm also gonna let slide a little bit. Because we have four intakes, we have four exhausts, and we have one on this side. We have more detailed lights on this side, where we just have the two red lights on that side. On this side. So you can kind of see the shape It's different, but there's one thing. You see this bar? Right? So this is the I think it's called the apex bar or something like that. I might be wrong in car lingo, but this is the apex, right? So you want to look for a letter A in this door. And this is showing that it's leaning backwards, where this one leans forward. So it's not the same vehicle in any way. On the top, we lose the sunroof, like this one, the removable sunroof. We still have this piece right here. It's just a little bit lighter. And the spoiler. We don't have the spoiler on this. So that's the only difference between this and that. Now, the weapons can be placed up here if you need to. Like so. Just straighten that up a little bit. So you kind of have that going on. Much smaller. So we're going to transform it back. We're going to do articulation and then final comparison. So we're going to take these off. We're going to open this door. And we're going to, we'll fix that later. That normally comes out sometimes. Pull these arms open. Pull these arms open. We're going to take the legs. We're going to take the hardtop, I should say. Bring the hardtop up. And we're going to undo the feet. Bring out the legs. We're going to turn. Boop. Separate. Go down to here. Get the hair splitters. Bring those down. Bring that down. Now for this piece that popped out, we're going to do it this way. All right, I'm going to leave this down for now because we're going to go into robot mode anyway. Turn this around, bring this up and over. I'm going to move this back. And we need to find these little pegs that fall into a slot underneath the arm. Turn the arm backwards. So, do the same thing on the other side. Turn arm backwards, bring this down. Now, when you do this, we'll get to that in a second. We're going to take these guns, stick them on here. And we're going to put his gun back in his hand. Okay, so there we go. So hopefully you have all of this plugged in. All right, so there's 3 locking points. There's supposed to be 2 on the shoulder, 1 on this side, 1 on this side, and this piece right here is supposed to lock into the chest. But this does not lock in. But that could be a good thing. You know, maybe you need extra room on the outward movement. You can go all the way up, you know. Since we are on the arm, you can go all the way around till it hits the door. Same thing on the opposite side, like that. Slightly more than 90 degrees on the elbow. There is a bicep, very tight. 360 degrees on the waist because of the transformation. Side swivel because it's on two types of things going on. You got one going out, and then you got this circular flathead that's in there that makes you turn around at the base of that piece. Good thing about this is that we don't have the panels to deal with. We don't have this panel. You have to kind of, you know, flip up the panel to move it. Matter of fact, let's move that. Let's put that back there. So while we at it, you can just bring this back up. It's that far. And I forgot to bring this down again. I was bringing it down there. And we can bring it down more than 90 degrees on the knee. Opposite side, same thing. You can go as far as that and bring the leg up like that. Like I said, this doesn't peg together because the arms are out of the socket. So you could put nail polish on there to thicken that piece of plastic up so that wouldn't move, and this will be locked in solid. And then we have the foot articulation for wide ranges of stance, just like the Masterpiece version. 360 degrees for the head. It's on a ball joint, so you have that. Now let me give you some comparisons, not with him, but with some other people that are coming up in the video. Oof, now I'm out of focus. Alright, so that's the best I can do with the lighting. Okay, let's see how long that lighting will last. So we have Hardhead from the Headmaster series. A little taller. It's supposed to be a little taller. And then we have Inferno. It's a little taller than Hardhead. So let's rearrange this real quick. And then we have one more. We have Six Shot. It's taller than him. So we have that going on. Move that out. So yeah, it's an okay figure. It loses some things in translation. I think if they had gone with the design of the Lady Z car, I think it would have been much better. Right now they're doing the Earth modes of all of the Siege figures that are coming out. I think the most recent is the Red Alert version, if you're interested in that. So yeah, so if this video was helpful in some kind of way, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave me some comments, leave me some questions or anything like that of some sort. I'd like to thank Brooklyn Born 718 for subscribing. Captain Zurich, I believe your name is Captain Zurich. I want to thank you for subscribing, and I'm going to see you in the next video, which is going to be Ultra Magnus. I think Ultra Magnus is next, so wait for that. And next month we have something big planned, so stay tuned for that one. So I'm going to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.